Good morning and welcome to the morning show. I'm Marshall Shore.
And I'm Melissa Farley. We're here at the
fabulous Arizona Center. And you know, I hope you did your taxes.
Oh, I did them in March. So
you're an early bird.
I'm way ahead of the game. Yeah.
You know, I used to actually wait in line at the post office just before midnight because it was like a big party. I can remember like going out to Metro Center and sitting in a big circle, and you're just like,
are such different people.
Handing them in.
No. Okay.
And then in New York, it was like a big carnival because it was like there were performers. They were giving out free
cool
stuff. I mean, ice cream, things like that. So.
Well, I will say, and this has worked well for us. Like once I started my business and we had to start doing taxes differently, our tax guy just like presets our appointment for like the year, and then we show up and we do it, and like it's just great because we don't have to like, when are we gonna do it, you know? So right. And I love it because he and his wife run like a Montessori school, and they have like natural farm kind of stuff. And so like one year we came and there was a baby cow that I got to meet, and he was the sweetest. The next year I came, there was like these boxes with heat lamps and all these chicks that were hatching. This year, baby kangaroo.
Oh my gosh.
Baby kangaroo. And they really do like to be in pouches. So like you just like get a sling like for a baby and you put a baby roo in there. Yeah.
Do they have room for a miniature horse?
I haven't asked about a miniature. I don't know why I haven't asked about a miniature
horse. I was like, with all this like menagerie, I'm like, that way it's like you could get one. It wouldn't live at your house with Pat.
But I want to get the baby Roo on the show because they were saying
well, I mean, baby Roo, you had me there.
Well, right now it's so young that it just likes to be in the pouch. So they were saying like maybe wait a little bit when it likes to be sort of out. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
We could have our...
So my taxes are a little bit of a party too.
Indeed. I mean, I don't get baby roos in a pouch. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. But we hope you survive tax day.
Indeed.
You're on the other side.
Exactly. So welcome to post-tax day.
Post-tax day.
That post-taxidermy day.
Taxidermy
well, you know, just for that, guess what?
What?
Your favorite part of the show.
Yeah!
That's right. It's a word of the day.
Bring it.
And our word of the day today is fustigate.
Why do I like that word?
To beat with, or as if with a short, heavy club.
That's not what I thought that was going to mean.
Or to criticize severely. I think that's how I know it as.
Oh, I thought it was going to be like investigate something with fumes. Or
so their sentence is
fustigate.
Several prominent media outlets fustigated the singer's award show performance.
Aw.
So that means they did not like it because they severely criticized. They fustigated it.
I know quite a few journalists that like to fustigate often and regularly.
And some curmudgeons as well.
Yeah.
So
I would, believe it or not, I was sort of the oddball at the newsroom. Could you imagine?
No.
I know. I walked in there with like a big pink chair and like a fluffy carpet, my big old earrings. Like people did not know what to do with me.
I can just imagine like Karina's like going, what's going on?
Oh, Karina loved me.
Oh, yeah, no, I could
but a lot of
easily
like
see
the hardcore, like old school journalists were like, oh, what is this? What is this thing?
That's so funny.
Yeah. No.
Well, you know, we're happy you are joining us on this Wednesday. So stick around because we have an amazing guest, and you'll also find out why it looks like we're in our jammies.
I don't know if people can tell you're wearing pajamas, but it's very clear that I'm wearing
Well, you know, it's funny because I actually do wear this as a shirt, but it is pajamas.
I do like that as a shirt, actually.
So it's like the buttons.
Yeah.
It's the big buttons. So most people don't.
That's true. Although it's hard to see on the big buttons.
There's big buttons.
They're like this big, guys. Like little pepperonis.
Exactly. The size of quarters.
Yeah.
We'll say that. So.
Okay. So yeah, we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be right back with our guest for the day. You're going to love him. I guarantee it.
And Welcome back to the morning show. I'm Marshall Shore.
And I'm Melissa Farley. We're here at the
fabulous Arizona Center
doing the morning show on Marshall's favorite hump day.
That's right, because it's Wednesday and it's also post-tax day, so celebrate a little, live a little.
Yeah.
And so spend that refund.
It's a pretty solid hump day.
It is indeed.
We also have a friend here joining us. We have in the studio today Eugene, and he is with the Phoenix Screenwriters Association. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful, thank you.
So, it's funny because I know Tony and I know Carlo, but I don't know you, but I'm so glad you got to come in. So
Thank you.
Let people know a little bit, what is the Phoenix Screenwriters Association?
Yeah, so the Phoenix Screenwriters Association, it was actually founded in 2010, and it was founded by Carlo and a small group of local writers that wanted to get together and be able to grow their community, to have other authors to be able to interact with, and really hone their craft. And it's grown exponentially since then. In 2017, it became a nonprofit, and in 2023, put on its very first annual screenwriting conference. And so we do everything from emerging screenwriters who have never put pen to pad before, to people that have some indie films under their belt. Maybe they've written a few screenplays, and the goal really at the heart of it is to build that sense of community, to equip our artists with the skill set and the tools that they need to be able to thrive and work towards their dreams, and to just really have that foundational support that you need to get out there in a very competitive industry.
Yeah, that's really cool. And talk to me a little bit about, like, I know, at least I used to know that you all do kind of like monthly. How often do you meet up? Like, because you meet up and you kind of read each other's work and give feedback and all that good stuff, right?
Yes. So we have a few different events that occur monthly. My personal favorite is every second Tuesday of the month at Floridino's in Chandler. We have In the Works Actors Reading Writers. So that's where you can go and have 15 pages of your screenplay read by local talent.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
So you hear it, so it's not you reading it, but now you actually get to hear it from characters.
Yes, it's a live table read.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's fantastic. So we go through that table read, and then everybody has an opportunity to provide feedback, and it's a very warm and welcoming environment. It can be really scary having your work read in front of everybody, and then you got to kind of get that feedback in real time and not take it personally, but everybody is so kind in that experience. And so we have that event. We have a variety of workshops and classes throughout the month as well. So we have a broad variety of service offerings there.
That's really cool. So do you have to do anything specific or meet any kind of qualifications to join, or is this kind of open for anybody?
No, it's open for anybody. We want to, if you have even the most minute interest in the world of art, then you're more than welcome to join us.
Well, Marshall, we could go hang out.
I know.
Floridino's is really fun too. Have you been to Floridino's?
I've not been to Floridino's.
That's like, so the I'm blanking. Pierogies is on like one side of me, and Floridino's is kind of like the other way. So yeah, but sorry, I just love Floridino's. I can't.
Oh, they're fantastic, especially the pizza muffins and the beer selection.
The pizza muffins.
Yes.
I know. And they're just really cool people.
They are.
Yeah. So I know that you've got the monthly events, but I hear there's kind of a big event coming up.
Yes, we're really excited about it. So this is our third annual screenwriting conference, and it's going to be on the 25th of April as our kickoff, and it's a 3-day event. And so we've done this a few times now at the Marston Theatre, and we've just grown it every time. So we began with a group of a very talented but a small group of artists coming out to speak with us, and we've grown that more and more and more to where this year's offering, our theme is Jump Into Your Journey. And so we really wanted to encompass, again, that idea of whether you have never done this before, you've dabbled in it, or you've got a lot under your belt and you just don't know where to go with it. We want you at any stage that you're ready to jump into that journey. And so as a result, we have a broad variety of service offerings at the event. We're kicking off on Friday with a screening of an episode of AMC's Dark Winds, and we're bringing up...
I love that show.
Right?
Oh, I'm obsessed.
Well, you have to come out to the conference then, because we're actually going to have one of the writers and director, Billy Luther, is going to be coming out, and he's going to do the screening with us, and then Billy and Bill True are going to go and do a live Q&A session with the audience to talk about the experience. He'll be joining us at the mixer afterwards, and so then from there, Saturday and Sunday, we have a variety of different classes offered by artists everywhere from Bob Sains to Chris Lockhart, and we're going to be offering classes on, everything from the foundational experience of first writing your screenplay to the networking aspect, the rewrite, the whole 9 yards there, workshops in between. Of course, you got to have your coffee in the morning and your lunch.
Of course, yeah.
And then we have a pitch contest on Sunday where you can actually go, and these storied artists, you can pitch to them, and you can get feedback live from that experience as well.
That's amazing. Okay, so obviously other than the Dark Winds event, what are you most looking forward to at that conference?
Yeah, goodness. I mean, really, so it'd be cliche to say the whole thing, but really the whole thing. But one of the things that's near and dear to my heart is before stepping into the world of being a screenwriter, I was a novelist. I still am. And so transitioning that journey from a novelist to a screenwriter, it's a whole different world, whole different expectations and style and everything. So Bob Sains is actually going to be he's a novelist screenwriter as well. So he's got a session on transitioning into that world and what those expectations are and how different that experience can be. So that's probably the course that I'm the most excited about.
Yeah. What made you kind of make that jump from being a novelist to screenwriting? I know you still do both, but kind of
Sure.
What inspired you to go in that realm?
Yeah, I mean, so I've never been satisfied to just do one thing. I want to do everything all the time, all at once.
Yeah.
And so I've always had an interest in the power and the capacity of film and the way that it touches hearts and builds communities. One of the things that I think is just absolutely fantastic is whether you're going to a movie theater, whether you're going to a conference, a concert, if you step back and you just look at the sea of people that's there, right? You have people from every walk of life, every ethnicity, every identity, every cultural background, and for that night or those few nights, everyone's the same. And it's the way it really should be, but we're all united by this common love. And with this experience, I always say it's never just a story, right? It's never just a movie, it's never just a book. It's an emotional experience, and it's a community that's being built from that. And so that's something that's always just really fascinated me and stuck with me. And so I wanted to get into that world more and to be able to broaden that skill set and to be able to bring the kinds of stories that I love in novel format to the screen.
Yeah, I love that. How long have you been involved with the association?
So I've been directly involved with the community actually just this year.
But okay.
I've been involved with the association, going to events and all for the last 3.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, very cool. Well, I'm very tempted to go to the Dark Winds one for sure. How many people are you expecting out at the conference, do you think?
Yeah, so we're expecting around 100 plus in person, and we
Okay.
also offer the event online as well.
You
so
do?
we do, yes. And so
Oh.
we have quite a few more joining us online as well. It's been really exciting to seeing where everybody's coming from because we have locals, but we also have people that are flying in from out of state just to attend the conference, which is super exciting to see.
That is super exciting. Very cool.
That cross-pollination of having new folks attending the conference actually just boosted even more.
Yes.
Well, why don't you share with everyone how they can find out information both about the association and how to attend the conference if they'd like to.
Yeah, absolutely. So one of the best resources is either on our Facebook page, we're the Phoenix Screenwriters Association. You can also find us at our website, phoenixscreenwritersassociation.com, and there you'll get information about our upcoming conference, as well as all the other different workshops and classes that we offer and ways to connect with your community.
And I just want to say I so appreciate you because I know I'm generalizing, but there are a lot of writers who don't like to do the speaking part and like interact with humans, and so we love that you're here and want to interact with us.
Honestly, next to creating the art, interacting with people is my absolute favorite part.
I feel like you're a rarity though. Like, thank goodness for you. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Well, I hope you have a wonderful conference. If I am available, I'll definitely come out for at least part of it to check it out.
Absolutely.
We hope that you will also check it out. Like you said, even if you just have the most minute of interests in writing, this is a cool place for you to be.
And you can stick your toe in virtually, so
Yeah.
it's like anywhere you can join.
Or come out and just make some new friends,
Right.
you know?
Network and
Yeah.
find a new talent or explore one that you just like, I'd love to do this. So you've got the perfect opportunity.
And it is a really good group of people. Obviously I don't know everybody involved, but I know a handful of folks that have been involved with the Screenwriters Association for a while, and it's stand-up group of people.
Absolutely.
I really, really love that community. So, well, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to be right back after this with our antics and our explanation for our PJs.
And good morning and welcome back to the morning show. I'm Marshall Shore.
And I'm Melissa Farley. We're here at the
Fabulous Arizona Center.
Ooh, look at that extended.
A little tambourine action going on.
Okay, we're feeling it
So,
today.
indeed, well, I think the caffeine is kicking in.
That always helps.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Marshall, are you ready to take us into a little bit of history?
Yeah, let's talk about some history. All right, so imagine it's 1937.
Okay.
All right, it's a long time ago. You go to buy an orange, and you're like, ugh, how are they charging that much for an orange? Oh my gosh, that's unheard of. On this date back in 1937, Tucson grocers moved to eliminate an unfair merchandising methods that set a 6% over cost maximum. And so that controlled the price of all that produce. And, and I still love that these used to be more prevalent like this, the markets. You can still, there's one down on Baseline. So, I mean, you can still find them where they just kind of put their wares out in a basket. And
Does this 6% thing still exist?
I doubt it.
Yeah,
So,
I do too.
But I just thought it was so funny that it was like proscribing of citrus when you can just go over to a tree and
Pluck it.
Yeah.
Although we have way fewer citrus trees now than we do.
right.
back then.
Well, yes, no, exactly. I mean, we
Yeah.
used to have, as far as the eye could see, citrus.
Oh yeah, where I grew up, like we were surrounded by orange groves. Like that smell makes me think of my childhood.
Well, and even like the neighborhood that I'm in, it's kind of like there's these little casitas, and I was like, those are really cute. And then I was looking at aerial photograph and realizing those have been there since the 30s, and they were the homes for the migrant farm workers when they would come through to pick
Okay.
all the produce.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh, wow.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Citrus, one of our 5 C's here in Arizona.
Indeed, one of those.
Well, we've been wearing pajamas all day today, so I guess we should talk about what it is we're actually celebrating.
Exactly.
eh?
Let's do some celebrations. So before we talk about our attire, it is National Bean Counting Day.
Shouldn't that have been tax day?
But I think it's because it's kind of like it's a day to kind of give accountants a break, and all those bean counters as they basically just.
I love that the receipt looks like toilet paper, which could mean something totally different for Bean Counters Day.
Yes,
Just saying.
as Pat would be sure to point out, I have no doubt. So yeah. So I mean, it's like this is the day we're giving accountants a break because they were really busy up until probably midnight last night.
Yeah.
Doing those last minute returns, and so there you go. It's also National Banana Day.
Bananas!
And no, we're not in pajamas because of the bananas in pajamas.
Bananas in
pajamas
pajamas
are coming down the stairs. Bananas in pajamas.
Are chasing teddy bears? Is that what it is?
Oh, I think it is because I keep thinking there's an underwear bit, and there's not. I don't think there is an underwear
No.
bit. So yeah, but bananas are delicious, full of potassium, vitamin B6, C. They're really delicious, and you can bake with them. You can eat them right out of the grocery store.
Bananas are actually one of the foods too that a lot of naturalists recommend to help with depression. So it's a good brain mind food. Yeah.
And also, they're good when you freeze them and dip them in chocolate.
Yeah. I eat a banana almost every day. I try to.
I try to, and then it's like, as it gets warmer, they ripen a lot quicker, so I can't buy as many now.
Well, that's what I need a banana transporter tub because I always throw them in my purse and then they get bruised.
Well, I have seen I guess banana holders.
Yeah.
So you should get a banana holder so that way you can.
Well, that's why I was like, I need a. Yeah.
Maybe, maybe some of our correct team, maybe they'll 3D print you one.
I mean, I could just put it in like a large Tupperware.
But that would take up like half your purse.
Well, yeah.
So.
My purse? I don't know. Basically use luggage.
Without the wheels.
Without the wheels.
All right. It is also National Orchid Day.
Ooh.
So, they're known for being difficult to grow, and some of them actually smell really good. And if you go to the Desert Botanical Gardens right now, they have a really cool orchid display up where you get to see cactus and orchids in the same space.
Yeah.
Which you don't really get to see that often because one requires lots of moisture, one is a cactus.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So yeah, so have you been to the exhibit yet?
Not yet, no.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. It's really cool. It's kind of fun because, you should go either early or late because one of the caveats is it's temperature controlled and humidity controlled.
Yeah, it's steamy in there.
So it's
yeah.
it's steamy. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't say, hey, let's go at 4 o'clock.
No.
Because it's hot and steamy.
Especially not
so,
now.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. All right, and then why are we dressed like this? Because it is Wear Your Pajamas to Work Day.
Yay!
Dun dun dun. Some people have called this the best holiday of the year. Wearing your pajamas to work creates fun, a late-night atmosphere, and just a day to let go, because you probably had a rough night getting those taxes ready, and you can also maybe catch a few minutes of sleep when someone's not looking.
I'm certainly enjoying it. I was just saying, we are the morning show. If we wanted to wear pajamas, we could make that our thing.
Indeed.
I'm incredibly comfortable right now.
Right. Oh, completely. Yeah. It's like everything's like free flowing, and so
I know.
it's all good.
It's all good.
All right. So since we're all nice and comfy, what are some things that we could do that would get us out of our pajamas and into respectable clothing?
Well, Marshall, Graham Nash is going to be at the Celebrity Theater for an
Oh.
evening of songs and storytelling. This legendary artist was a founding member of both Hollies and Crosby, Stills and Nash. He's a 2-time Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductee and has won Grammy Awards, so he's just really, really incredibly talented. He will be joined by a full stage of musicians as well. Doors open for this at 6:30 p.m. Show starts at 7:30 p.m. And wide range on tickets here, folks. You can go for as little as $40 or spend up to $325. So
Wow.
take your pick. I guess it depends on how big of a Graham Nash fan you are.
Well, I guess how close you want to sit. Do you want to get spit on,
I was just
or
going to say, do you want to get spit on? Do
Right.
you want to be in the splash
Right.
zone or not?
Right.
Maybe that includes a meet and greet, the $325. I
Oh, it
wonder.
probably does.
Yeah. Well, another fun one that I feel like you could actually wear your pajamas to and nobody would judge you is Dinosaurs After Dark at the Arizona Museum of Natural History.
Aww.
Yeah.
Out in Mesa.
Out in Mesa, that is correct. So you can come check out the amazing dinosaur exhibit that they have there after their normal business hours. There's tons of really cool things to see. It's a really fun time for the whole family, and it probably won't get dark until it's almost time to close even the after dark part, because it kicks off at 5 and ends at 8. So make it a little bit of nighttime action. But anyway, it's $16 for adults, $13 for seniors 65 and plus, and then $13 for students. There's also children 9 and older are $9, and then if they're 2 and under, it's free. So you really can bring the whole family on down for
Very
this one.
cool.
Another kind of cool event going on that I cannot go to, but I would like to, the films of David Lynch, and this is
Oh, yeah, at the Art Museum.
yeah, this is Blue Velvet happening at Phoenix Art Museum. So basically, they're just celebrating his life and legacy as they screen some of his most surreal and influential films. And this is, part of an ongoing series. the cool thing is it's only $8, and if you're already a Phoenix Art Museum member, it's totally free to go to, and it's from 6 to 8 p.m.
Ah.
Okay, and we're inviting you to head on down to the Superstition Springs Mall for a carnival in Mesa that's happening. Look at that. Look at how cool that carnival looks.
Wow.
It's from 6 p.m. to Saturday. There is free parking, free admission. The rides do take tickets that you'll have to buy, but they can be bought on site or online. And it's just a good old-fashioned carnival time for the whole family. And just to give you an idea of what you might spend, like one ticket is $1. They've got 20 tickets for $20. You start saving if you buy 40 tickets. That'll be $35. But you can also do an unlimited rides wristband for $27 online, or $30 if you go in person.
Wow.
Hours do vary each day, so you might want to look up the day that you're going just to make sure. So today it'll kick off at 6. Tomorrow's also at 6, but then on the weekend they open a little earlier, starting at 4. So you'll have more time at the carnival.
Very cool.
And last but not least, we've got Posh Pig Paint Party event at Waddell's Longhorn Corral in Buckeye at 6 p.m. You can unleash your inner artist at this party event. You can dive in by creating a vibrant and a beautiful painting of a pig.
In boots.
My mother-in-law would love this. She loves pigs. Every time we drive around and look at Christmas lights, anytime they have like a Christmas pig that's lit up, she's like, I want to steal that. Like, why don't we just get you a Christmas pig? I don't understand this.
Exactly.
But anyway, it's from 6 to 9 p.m. and it's $38. That enables you to get a 16 by 20 pre-drawn canvas. So you don't have to draw your own pig. That'll come.
So it really is kind of like color by numbers.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they do this a lot. Like I remember when we did one of like our pets, like you send in a picture and they would pre-draw your pet for you, and then I just had to paint it.
Right.
Thank God.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Very cool. Well, let's chat about some birthdays.
Okay.
It's your birthday. Jump up, go have a great day. Everyone has come to see you. Make a wish and hope it comes true.
All right. So when was the last time you were on an airplane?
December.
So basically, today you were able to do that because today is Wilbur Wright's birthday. With him and his younger brother Orville, they changed the course of human history by taking the first powered flight.
Did they also do Orville popcorn?
No,
I know.
actually, because actually, different Orville.
Yeah, no, I know.
So, no, he was actually a Hoosier.
But like, how cool would that be if they did the first flight and yummy, delicious popcorn? What a legacy!
So no, because Orla Redenbacher was a Purdue alumni. And
okay.
bought his frat a new house because their house was kind of
That was awfully nice.
not so fresh, unlike his popcorn. All right. Also, oh my gosh, and when you talk Hollywood, especially in the early days, Charlie Chaplin.
Charlie Chaplin.
I mean, famous for that walk that basically played up on just the way things were filmed. You know, he was one of the few that made it from silent films also into talkies.
Yeah.
So.
He was really brilliant. I actually studied him for like, I think a week during I took a class all about how art was used during wartime. And,
when he did some.
Yeah, so it was fascinating.
Yeah, no, I mean, really good stuff. So if you get any chance, it's like, I don't think anybody's showing any of his movies tonight. That would be kind of a fun birthday party.
Yeah, that would be fun, yeah. Marshall's like, slumber party at my house.
Exactly. Oh my gosh. And then next up, we have a basketball player.
Uh-oh.
So let's have a photo.
We don't have, there we go.
Indeed.
Is that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
It is indeed. Good guess.
I know him. I mean, not personally.
Well,
but
and he's clocking in at 7 feet 2 inches.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, a tall guy. I mean, basically from college to the NBA, he has a total points scored of almost 40,000 points in his career.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah. So, and total rebounds, over 17,000 rebounds.
That sounds like a lot. Like, I don't know anything about sports, but that just sounds like a lot.
It's like 19 times NBA All-Star, famous for his skyhook shot. So, as well, and so he is turning 77 years old today. And he's also written several books, including an autobiography, Giant Steps, as well as appearing in the movie Airplane.
Was everybody in that movie?
Pretty much, I think everybody was. And so next up for birthdays, oh my gosh, Ducky and Pretty in Pink.
Yeah.
John Cryer.
John Cryer.
Who a lot of folks know because of, he played opposite Charlie Sheen in 2.5 Men.
Yeah.
But being a child of the 80s, John Hughes movies, you had John Cryer in Pretty in Pink. He is turning 59 years old today.
Well, happy birthday, John.
Indeed. And if you want to share your birthday with us, just like we did for John Cryer or Cream Abdul-Jabbar, you can reach out to us on Instagram at On The Morning Show, or even you can email us, because Anne loves to get your emails. She dances with delight every time a guest sends an email in, whether it's a birthday, an anniversary, maybe you have an event you want Melissa to talk about. You can email us, and it's hello@onthemorningshow.com, and we want to celebrate you, so please celebrate away with us.
And we're not lying. We'll post a video of Anne dancing when she gets an email. So it's happening. It's real. It's a real thing.
It
Make
is
Anne
indeed.
dance with your emails.
Oh my gosh. So when I was a kid with my grandparents, it's like Penny Arcade we would stop at. And my favorite game was, there was this clown puppet that was, it was a marionette, and you can control the arms and the legs. And so you just hit the button and make the puppet dance.
Well, that sounds fun.
So yeah, so that's kind of like what we'd have with Anne. It's like, dance, puppet, dance.
Dance and dance. All right. Our producer's making angry faces now.
Well, she's actually pointing to other staff. I think she would volunteer up for the dancing
No, because
sacrifice.
Brandon likes to dance, so that's
Yes.
not fun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's probably dancing right now, but we can't see him because he's in a room all by
Brandon's
himself.
dancing more often than not.
I completely agree with that.
Yeah, which we love. We
Right.
love that. But Anne only dances when you send us emails, so that's the motivator here.
It's like, the real shit is gonna like, oh look, there's an email, dance, and then like that.
All right, we'll stop torturing our fabulous team here. Thank you for joining us on this Wednesday. We hope you have a fabulous rest of your day. We will be with you bright and early Thursday morning. Keep it right here. Don't keep it right here until we come back, though. Go do something. Live your life. But
Exactly.
come back on Thursday morning.
Go put on your pajamas,
Yeah.
eat a banana.
Yeah. Have a mimosa with us.